Cameroon here, and so I've been working on some edits or some scripts functions to make ALiVE more dynamic so that you can add and remove objectives dynamically and safely and to different factions. So right now what we have is Op4 has these two objectives and these two military camps basically, and Blue 4 has the airfield. And Blue 4 has been given, they have this custom objective here at Hill 214. Op4 does not have that objective, so they're not sending any units. And we're going to fast forward here some, and I may skip forward in the recording because it takes a little while, but you can see Op4 is moving into that camp. And you can also see I have these two radio commands, Op4 attack Hill 214, Op4 halt attack on Hill 214. So I want to wait until they've taken this so I can demonstrate the behavior of both the attacking and defending, or attacking and sort of retreating or abandoning the attack, whatever. And it's going to take a little bit of time because OpCom state changes do take a little bit of time. So like once you tell it, hey, this is an objective, it can take, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes, something like that of in-game time before OpCom notices, maybe even longer. I haven't timed it specifically, but so we can see Blue 4 has taken Hill 214, Op4 is about to take this camp. This is probably that happening right now. Yeah, so now what we're going to do is tell Op4 that it can attack 214. So you can see this changed. This has to do with debugging. So it's essentially blue and then the white overlay or yellow overlay of the Op4 custom objective space. And so you can see OpCom for the Op4 side isn't yet sending anybody there. That's just because that's the behavior of OpCom. It doesn't analyze every second. It's got a delay of like 30 seconds maybe. Or I'm sorry, I mean 2 to 3 minutes maybe. So we'll see where that comes out. And we're running at 4x time acceleration, so I'll skip forward for you and you can see that. All right, so we're back, and so finally OpCom has seen, or sorry, Op4, OpCom has seen that this hill is a target and that it needs to send troops. So it's sending 27, 19, 16, and 22. Now, I'm going to say, oh, you know what, cancel that, this attack, no, halt it. So now to remove the objective, and note these units are now moving back to whichever held objective is closest. So, you know, you can, the way I envision this potentially being used for more advanced ALiVE gameplay would be, you know, you could have something like a scout element that is told, hey, these are objectives, we're going to, and before an objective is launched or an attack is launched, you know, the script, whatever you write as a script for that could say, you know, preparing an attack on whatever objective and sending off the units, and maybe your scout job is to tell them to halt if, you know, you're in, say, a Little Bird or on the ground and you see forces that, more forces than the attacking side can handle, and so that they would then retreat back. So, I mean, I could even see, you know, you could see that in, say, single player, multiplayer, you know, if you had some sort of designated command structure that had the ability to add and remove objectives to the OpCom for your side, you could definitely have, you know, these large land battles that were dynamic and in assignment. I mean, these custom objectives are done by creating just by telling it a position. So, you know, you could have an overall commander guy who could say, you know, all right, I want to create an objective, and they just click on the map, and that creates a new objective point. And then OpCom would allocate forces and send troops. So you could have a very sort of larger scale role happening without having to script all the details of units and unit selection and unit movement and caching and all the things that ALiVE is good at. So anyway, the script, I will link where these functions, the file where these functions that let you do the add remove safely and have the units head back to their bases. I will link that in the description under this.